Brand's Red Table Talk. I'm your host, John Ostos, aka Ill Eagle CEO, and I'm here with my two counterparts as per usual. Cody, Big Meat, Mauk, and Dion.
I got a root beer.
Larry. What's going on, fellas?
Boy loves that root beer.
Dude.
You do love that root beer. You always got it, huh?
Okay. That's like it's probably, other than energy drinks, it's one of my worst vices probably.
Root beer?
Yeah. Well, the diet root beer is just like, I'm drinking so many artificial flavors between the energy drinks and the root beer.
Yeah.
I probably should stop.
Yeah. And aren't diet sodas like way worse for you than regular sodas?
So I looked it up, and it goes back and forth.
What about
you know what I mean?
What is it? The aspartame? Yeah,
They say pizza's better than freaking most cereals for breakfast too, but I don't believe shit.
I mean, it goes back and forth.
They do be selling us some bullshit, don't they? Yeah, I forgot about that.
But if I have a regular soda that has like 70 grams of sugar,
yeah, I'm good on that.
Versus that has potential of,
cancer,
I guess. Probably gonna take my chances with the aspartame.
Yeah. No, I mean, people have been drinking more pop than I drink. That is diet, and they're not dead yet. Yeah. I mean, it's not like this is new. So, energy drinks, taking 300 milligrams of caffeine every day, that's newer for sure. But there's people doing coke all the time, so it's like I'm not too worried about low caffeine.
Yeah, I just gotta say, I when we were our last podcast, we were drinking here. I had, I don't know, probably 5 or 6 drinks here.
Yeah.
And then we got to the bar and Mugato showed up and he's like, I can outdrink you.
Yeah.
That fool passed. He was sleeping at the bar almost, bro.
We were playing darts and
you looked at him and you're like, dude, don't do it.
He was, I literally was trying to warn him, but he was talking up. He was like, nah, bro, well, me and Cody were and wherever. He's like, he tried to act like he was going to outdrink me and I outdrink him all the time and this and that. I was just like, oh, this is going to be a crazy night. Next thing you know, Mugato's at the bar with his head down, like chilling.
He was, yeah.
We just got started,
bro. While we're playing darts,
we look over. I was like, "Where the fuck is Mugato?"
It's his turn and shit.
Sitting at the bar by himself with his head down.
He talked hella shit though. It would have been all good. Like I'd have showed love. Like, oh, he leave him alone. He's faded. But he was like, I'm gonna show Cody.
But at first too, it was like we were like, oh, he's just like grabbing something from the bar, and then every single time he had a turn, he was at the bar still. I was like, what's going on?
I told you guys I'm fucking good at darts. By the way.
You were good at darts.
I keep forgetting. I got a little case and everything. Yeah. I should have brought my own special darts. You know?
Don't let anyone touch them.
Yeah, it's been a long time since I've thrown, but I just naturally got it. I don't know, it's weird.
Yeah, I'm a high points guy, but my aim's not where it needs to be. But I also don't play much, so I should start though.
Yeah, that was a good time though.
Yeah, it was fun. I was pretty off the next day, man. I rarely get hungover or anything, and I don't think I was really hungover, but man, I was just groggy. Like, I I don't know what it was. It was weird. It was probably that fucking brownie I ate the night or earlier that day. On the podcast, I was fucking lit, bro. Did not mean to do that. But so when I was editing that shit,
you're just like, bro. You look like you're in a fucking another dimension.
So dude. I didn't expect it to be like that. First of all,
were you even like listening to me when I was talking?
Yeah. But I was so in the zone. Like it was a body high, bro. Like it was so weird, but it wasn't supposed to hit me like that. You know what I mean,
dude? We were talking about some serious shit.
We were. That's why I was like, I don't know.
I was trying to keep my composure so hard though. When I was editing and I was looking, my eyes were all fucking puffy and swole together, bro. And I'm just like, damn, I look fucking gone right now.
It was a good time.
I was like funny. 3 beers in, somehow looking wasted as fuck. I'm like, this is crazy, but it chilled as we got towards the end of the night, and then I had a good time.
Yeah. So the next day, I was a little bit hungover, but we went out to Target to go do some Christmas shopping or whatever. And
you shop there, huh?
Sometimes
I do too. I can't hate.
Wait, I don't hate on Walmart clothes at all.
You said Walmart.
Yeah, but you sent that thing for us to not to hate on people that shop at Walmart.
Oh no, I posted that on my Facebook.
I buy this is from Costco. I mean, I buy my clothes from Costco. But anyways, so we have a camera and in Roman's bedroom or Roman's crib.
In your bedroom too, don't lie.
Yeah,
he's got one in the ceiling fan.
This is Big Meat Talk.
He just be doing it to see his own cheeks, though. You know, you know damn
He's
well.
Like, I'm on top. I
look
got
at
this.
Me go, kid. Yeah. Look at me. You serious,
dude?
You can't lie. Look
at him.
He's like, no,
he's like, oh, okay.
Knowing that Kate's dad probably.
Now you're dead silent. You don't got nothing to say.
Yeah,
that's funny.
Kim, you gotta tune out, dude. You gotta you gotta tune out.
You gotta give the boy his space, pops.
But so, anyways, we also have a Furbo in the living room. That's a camera for jacks and whatnot. But so we were walking through Target and we get a bunch of notifications like, hey, there's a noise in Roman's bedroom. And then so we were like, what the hell? So I checked the Furbo and hearing a bunch of noise, and Jax is like screaming.
Is Furbo like a baby monitor or something, or what is
it?
It's
a dog.
It's a dog monitor.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I was like, what Furbo's is that too?
It's like
you can like drop treats.
Yeah,
and stuff
you can drop treats. Yep.
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah.
So like I heard Jax like screaming, and I was like, fuck. And then I heard a bunch of banging, and I was like, what the fuck? Immediately I thought that somebody broke into our house.
Was beating his ass or something?
Doing something. Like I was like,
that's
fucking
crazy.
Immediately, like, we gotta go. And I was like, fuck. And she's like, what?
You couldn't
like,
see
there's
Jax?
something wrong. No, I couldn't see him. All I could hear was like him screaming and then just like banging, whatever the banging, I don't know. So then I was like, we gotta fucking go. So then we started fucking hauling ass out to the car, and I was like, we had Kate's brand new Tahoe, and I was like, I'm driving.
She got a Tahoe?
Oh yeah.
Dang.
Brand new. And I was like, I'm driving. I haven't driven it yet. And I was like,
rolled it?
I'm fucking driving. So we packed up, and I was like, freaking, I'm like hauling ass.
And you're not that far from your house at Target either, really.
I'm going like 50 miles an hour down 42nd Street, just hauling ass. And I was like, get the fuck out of my way. Get all the way to my house, throw it in park. I run inside. Jax is not anywhere, right?
You weren't strapped up even?
Yeah.
No, I was ready to just fucking throw bombs, right? Open the door. He's usually right there. Wasn't there. I was like, fuck. So then I ran back into the bedroom. Our bedroom door was closed. I opened it up, the door, and there he is, just like, hi. Starts wiggling.
He was just mad because you were gone.
No, he fucking locked himself in the bedroom.
Oh,
yeah. So
that's hilarious.
So what happened was he went into Roman's room and was pissed off that we left him, and he jumped up on the blinds and ripped the side of the blinds down, and then went into our bedroom. And when he went in there, he bumped the door, and then the door closed, and so he was locked into the bedroom, and that's when he was starting to squeal. Shit, so the fucked up thing is those blinds are like $300.
Oh,
yeah.
Did you fuck your door up too?
No, the door is fine, but this
Pits are usually they'll chew the fucking door handles off
for sure.
Man.
This is the second time that he's fucked those blinds up.
Yeah,
maybe you got to get cheaper blinds this time.
Don't look at me. I'm not the fucking.
You know what happens next is you gotta get Shih Tzus, bro.
Yeah,
they're less aggressive now.
Yeah.
But anyways, moral of the story: he's fine. It was just he hates being fucking left at home.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And I even thought, I was like, God, we should probably bring him, but then he's gonna sit in the car,
And he's gonna tear up the new car.
Or someone's gonna bust your windows out on you and shit and throw you on fucking Fargo Can't Drive.
They don't do that.
Fuck yeah, they do, bro. Go to
for a dog?
Insanity of Fargo Moorhead or Fargo Can't Drive. And people are always posting fucking pictures and videos of people's dogs in cars in the winter or in the summer.
Yeah.
And everyone's like, break the fucking windows. And like, oh, it's crazy, bro.
Well, I saw my dog would bite somebody
so fast if they did that. He'd be so nervous. And my dog doesn't bite.
I saw that guy the other day at the gym. Somebody had their dog in their car.
That's different.
The car was off.
That's different.
And the windows were rolled down like a little bit. Damn. So that's why I was like, what the fuck? And I sent that to you guys. I was like, that's a little sus.
The other day?
Yeah.
It was
I wouldn't
maybe
leave
a month
my dog
or so
in the
ago.
fucking car while I'm at the gym. That's fucked up.
No, I'm working out for an hour and a half. No way am I keeping the car off working out.
I wonder who that was. That's weird.
I don't know.
I don't know either. I didn't see it, obviously.
I'll send you his license plate next time.
I'm not going to go that far.
Yeah. I was gonna say.
You can figure out who it is, and maybe I can say, hey, maybe not leave your dog in the car while you're working out.
Yeah.
I mean, fuck, dude. I don't know.
Don't bring him.
Granted, the dog's hair looked like it was long, so he probably was fine.
I mean, it's really, and it's not cold.
It's been pretty decent.
It's not cold.
But this was even a month ago. It was probably warmer.
But still, it's like an hour and a half. Like, do you need to bring him? I guess would be my biggest question.
Does.
Yeah, I mean, maybe he doesn't have a kennel, or I don't know.
Maybe I don't know what the situation is, and had it to gym. I get that. I mean, but still.
Yeah. I don't know. True. But there's some big topics in the news, huh?
Yeah, man. There's a lot of crazy stuff going on right now.
Nothing about aliens, though, huh?
Yeah, but see, because that distracted me. Didn't work well. I don't think the distraction worked the way they wanted it to work, bro. Like, just be real. But let's start. I want to get to this real quick and get it out the fucking way because I know he's probably fucking itching. I no longer believe Jamie Foxx is a clone.
Yeah.
All because of that one video? They got you?
This seems legit. Got you? That shit seems legit.
His
skin
texture,
his mannerisms, his skin color, his facial expressions, it all matches the original Jamie, bro.
I think he is just a little bit lighter than he was before, but he was sick.
I don't even know about all that. He just looked like the normal dude to me.
Yeah.
The only question he
didn't even talk into that video.
Yeah, he did.
He said,
how come I thought that was going to be about me or something? Yeah. Like, or when the guy was talking, and he was
I was so confused why you guys
laughing.
I was confused about the whole fucking conversation there about you guys.
It didn't really matter
because I was like, what are we discussing? Like, he's talking about playing golf.
Right. Like the discussion had nothing to do with it. It was that appearance of him to me.
Yeah, and then I figured that out. I was like, oh, he just saying like that's the real Jamie Foxx because he looks like him though.
Yeah.
But I don't know, dude. It's still so fucking weird. It's still sus as fuck.
Yeah, I'm trying to find just the photo, but oh no, not that one.
No.
Yeah, I don't know, man. It's hard to say. The only question I have, I guess, is like, what the fuck happened to the tattoo?
Oh, this is TikTok. This is the guy.
This is the video.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, I don't know. I think that looks. It looks like him, bro. I don't know what to tell you.
It looks like Jamie Foxx to me,
dude. Okay,
and I don't even know who that golfer is, so it's like
I don't know who that guy is either. But apparently he can golf, though. He can fucking golf.
Yeah,
but you know,
he's got a swing. I don't know about if he can golf or not.
Well, all right, but
I can golf too, but I'm not good at it. You know,
it's still weird that he's like keeping that fucking sickness like so on the DL.
That is super sus. I get what you mean. It's none of it, no one's business or none of that shit. But
that's true. But
right before you said that, bro, just because I had to edit and rewatch everything, and I got a really good, sober version of it.
Yeah.
Right before you were like, "Why does it matter? What's it any of your business if blah blah why it's happening?" Bro, you were questioning everything about Kanye West and what's going on in his life. So
but I don't in the public.
The thing is I don't care. I mean, I can't say I don't care about what Kanye West is doing in his personal life, but he's also affecting more people. Jamie Foxx is doing his thing, you know?
What do you mean? He's in the public eye. He's an actor.
Yeah, but Jamie Foxx isn't saying...
All these little kids look up to him.
Jamie Foxx isn't saying Jews run the world and stuff like that, you know?
Nobody made a movie about cloning, and that shit's serious right now, bro.
Yeah, to us. I mean...
Yeah, to us, yes. And that's all that fucking matters is our show.
True. That is true, I guess.
What my thing is that they're pushing like everybody, all these kids to get vaccines and stuff. And if it truly was a vaccine injury, I think it's his obligation to come out and say like, yeah, the vaccine fucked me up.
I mean, I agree with you, man, but I think a lot of these, like, I know we always go on and say all the elites and all celebrities. I don't think necessarily, like, I don't believe that every single one of them is in the boat, bro.
No, I don't either.
I think though that a lot of them are complicit in the sense that they can't fucking say anything. Like, it's not that they don't want to. It's just that they're in the stronghold and they can't.
Well, would you, if you were a fucking big shot, actor making millions of dollars?
I like to say,
if you found out that
yes,
if you found out that they're sacrificing babies or something.
Oh fuck yeah, that stuff, yes.
No,
but fuck yeah, I would, bro.
You lose everything. You lose everything.
Okay,
possibly your life, your whole family.
Nah, that doesn't happen like at that level. What I will say though is, unless they have something on me, bro. You know what I mean? Which I don't really have any secrets like that. You can tell later if I did some dirty shit that whatever I did that they would think is dirty, it would be fine by me to go out public if it meant saving or at least voicing that there was something going on that I witnessed firsthand that disgusting.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, bro, there's no secret so dark. Like, you're not gonna hear anything about me banging dudes or fucking with children or doing no crazy shit like that. So I got nothing to worry about. But some of these fucking people have been compromised in certain situations, right?
Yeah.
And as we learn, like as we see this Puff Daddy shit unfold, which is getting fucking crazy, bro. But as we watch this shit unfold, we're learning how long celebrities around Puffy were keeping these secrets, bro. Same with like Will Smith and Jada Pinkett, right? Like the people around them protect them and keep their secrets. And you know, like everyone's coming out talking shit now because 50 made it cool to do it. But like now Mace is coming out. Now all Puffy's ex-security guards and all these people are finally saying something. Yeah. Oh yeah, you know, fucking 20 years ago I witnessed all this shit happen and seen all this gay stuff and Puffy sucking dick and making people suck his dick and you know all this. It's like, why the fuck didn't those people say anything a long time ago?
Yeah.
Because there wasn't clout for it a long time ago. A long time ago, you couldn't just go on the internet and let the whole fucking world know and gain some credibility or some points from it or, you know what I mean, get some kind of fame off of it.
Yeah.
Now, everyone's willing to do it because it can reach the world within a matter of minutes, bro. And so, like, I think people feel more like they have more of a desire to put that out now and speak their truth. Not excusing the fact that they held it for so long, but, like, people got dirt on everybody, bro. Yeah. And everybody's complicit to some point. Even those motherfuckers that are acting like, oh, now I'm coming out talking about it. You're complicit for not having said something for decades. Sure. You know what I mean? And now just using it for clout. Like, I do believe it's real, but I do believe they're doing it for clout now.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like once one person falls, bro, everyone starts kicking you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You're no longer valuable to them. No, they no longer want to be associated with you. So now they're willing.
Mm-hmm.
But beforehand, you were beneficial to certain people, you know what I mean? And they were like, oh, you know, like, I work for them though, and I make a lot of money, or, you know, like.
Yeah. And you can't do something to all of us,
right?
You know?
Right.
But
yeah, I don't know, man. It's getting crazy. 50's, he's on another level. And that one that he posted today with Method Man turned out to be fucking AI.
Did you go and watch the original?
I didn't, but I was reading the comments and a bunch of people did, and they were like, "Oh man, they took it way out of context."
It was actually AI that made that one, or
someone said, a bunch of people were commenting saying that AI fucking went and like redid it.
God, dude.
Yeah, because 50 post, you know, and him and Method Man are cool because he's part of Method Man's show, or 50's show, the Ghost Power.
Oh,
yeah, Method Man's like a main character in that show now. And so him and 50 are cool. And so people started tagging Method Man, and Method Man went on there and commented, and he's just like, yo.
He said, you're falling for the remix. That's crazy.
Yeah, he said, this shit ain't real, you know, like, go. And then he said, go see the original version on YouTube at Bossip, you know, or whatever. And so, like, yeah, it's just funny because that's going to be dangerous.
Yeah.
And I'm over here like, oh, Jamie Foxx isn't a clone. I saw some road that, man, that could be AI too. Who the fuck knows, you know?
No,
that's AI, dude.
Everything isn't until it's some Dion's down with. Like,
exactly.
Not my guy.
Not my guy. He wouldn't do that, bro.
Not the guy I know personally.
He's compromised.
He is not, dude.
Yeah, he's compromised.
He is so much lighter now, though.
That's why they made him do your Clone Tyrone movie.
That was a good movie, though.
They put that out.
It was a good movie.
They put that out because they had to.
If he keeps making good movies, I don't care.
They got to tell their secrets,
bro. That's the crazy part. So,
remember we were talking about all the underground tunnels across the United States?
Yeah,
that's probably fucking.
I think him being bald makes him look a lot different from when he has hair. I think that's a big part of it.
That's a big one.
Because like that compared to this, that does look like a different guy. Looks like a completely different guy.
And he has a lot. Like, I don't remember him having freckles all over his face that drastically.
Yeah.
Now they're like really prominent. And then if you look at old pictures, all of a sudden they're all updated. Too,
yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
I don't know. It doesn't matter to me, but he's compromised.
At least he's not saying all kinds of crazy
I do believe
shit
that's him, but I do believe he's compromised too.
For sure.
He's keeping secrets.
Oh, there we go. Good.
I'll probably still watch his movies.
I'd hope so.
Yeah.
He hasn't given you a reason.
Speaking of movies, there's another movie coming out in March of this year.
Buzzing?
Is that somebody's buzzing? No, it's like the mic.
It might be someone's Bluetooth.
There we go.
Oh, I think that was me. Okay. There's another movie coming out in March. I don't know what it's called, but it's has to deal with like a civil war in the United States.
Oh, it's called Civil War.
Is that what it's called?
Yeah,
You saw the preview?
No, I heard them talking about it on Real AF podcast.
So I just saw a little snippet of it, and somebody had posted about the Leave the World Behind executive produced by the Obamas, and now this. It's like they're telling their manifesto.
Is this a documentary or a
it's
movie?
A real life movie.
Yeah.
It's called Civil War.
Yeah, and it's basically about like
I'm not sure what it's called.
It's basically it is if it's the one we're talking about. Well, it's called Civil War, but it's basically about what's going on right now in like or what's to come. You know what I mean? Like it's taking everything that's happening in current day events and evolving into the Civil War.
But if you look at what's been going on,
let's peep the trailer.
Modern Civil War.
Release March.
New Civil War movie right there.
March 2024. Civil War right there. Civil War. That's what it's called.
Which one?
Conspiracy theories think A24 Civil War is actually programming Americans.
This is not a video.
No, the one above it was.
Just type that in. But so if what I was gonna say is if you look,
it says New Civil War movie trailer right on the hill to the right. Yeah,
I don't know if that'll be the trailer though.
I could just look it up here. Yeah, but we'll see.
But what I was gonna say, if you look at what's been going on just recently,
it's not right.
With everything that's been going on with like Trump, and then you got the massive flood of illegal immigrants coming in. There's something happening.
Yeah,
and that's what I wanted to talk about with all these illegal immigrants. They've been going down and just pause it, Dion. Pause it for a second. They've been going down and interviewing these people like, hey, where are you coming from? And they'd be like, blah, 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 fucking way the fuck away, right? Like far away. And they're like, where are you going? Philadelphia? Oh, why are you going there? They're like, why are you going there?
New York.
I don't know.
They got destinations already.
I don't know. I just got this piece of paper that says I'm going to Philadelphia. Like, what do you mean?
They're planting motherfuckers.
They're fucking sending people to certain cities.
Yeah.
And then there was one illegal immigrant. She got in and she got a piece of paper. It was a notice for a court date. Guess what her court date is? 2031.
Holy.
So 8 years from now is when she has to appear in court.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Come on.
8 years. She gets to run around as a legal immigrant. But tell me that there's not something being planned here. Yeah. These people are coming from all over the world.
Yeah, Africa, China, fucking all these crazy places.
They're saying
there's hardly any Mexicans coming
100,000. They're saying that it's up to 100,000 a day.
Yeah, there's been they
could do the
since Biden was in office. They said there's like upwards of 10 million people.
There's something happening.
It's nuts.
I said this last week. I'm going to say it again. There's a method behind this madness. Yeah. And I think it has something to do. I think it has something to do with more than just the election. Like the conspiracy theorist in me is really starting to just fucking tug on my brain here because I don't know, something doesn't make sense, and it just with these people being planted in certain cities. Now I'm starting to get nervous. Like I want to go fucking buy more ammunition now. Mm-hmm. I'm starting to get really nervous about this.
That's what they want, though.
Because these are the people that will turn on Americans.
They don't give a fuck about you.
They know that the military won't turn on us for them. Yeah. They know that, bro. Our military is not like half our military is already like, what the fuck? And the other half are their people that don't even know how to fight. Mm. You know what I mean? So they know that they're not going to get us to turn against us right now because we are the silent majority or whatever they call us. So they know that's not going to happen. So what they're doing is they're building their own immigration or immigrant soldiers. You know what I mean? Like it's all men.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like there's very few families and kids that come through the border, bro.
Fighting
and we're
men.
talking hundreds of thousands of men daily that are all like military age men.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And they came from faraway countries. How did they get to Mexico?
Yeah.
How did the ones from Africa and China get to Mexico? Who helped them? They didn't just jump on fucking planes if they're immigrants, bro.
Especially China.
Right.
Like that one.
Like who helped them get in across them, those masses of people, bro?
No.
So like, yeah, something's up. Something's up.
I don't buy it.
And people who aren't paying attention to this, man, fuck, you're in for a reality check.
That's why I'm saying
when you find yourself unprepared.
You better be fucking ready to start.
So we should be more serious in our discussions about
planning,
organization, bro. We need to organize like an elite group of motherfuckers that we trust. Yeah. That when if shit fucking gets crazy,
if you're listening to this podcast,
we got a group. You know what I mean? We got a select group of motherfuckers who know how to shoot guns, who are about weapons, who are fucking armed,
survival
to the
experts,
and people who know how to fucking kill and make food out of what we kill. Like, I mean, we gotta have a fucking circle.
Dion, you're laughing, but we need to fucking know.
We're gonna have to have Jax actually be a real dog, do what he's made to do.
Straight up. Hey, no more lovey dovey shit.
Dude, I'm telling you, when the time gets to what, dude, that dog will turn into a savage.
No more belly rubs for that fool.
It's time to growl, motherfucker.
He gave a little warning to his dog and almost popped his eye out.
Dude, it was a shit too. I don't give him props.
Yeah, no props. That's bad.
It's just a little warning shot though.
Yeah, no, I'm not. I mean, that's
I'm fucking serious. Like, I'm actually, I've been debating about it, but I was thinking about buying that emergency food kit that you always see on Instagram. Yeah. Like, I'm getting more and more serious about it. Like, when you see Mark Zuckerberg
trying to fucking bunker,
which I heard that he got his pee-pee slapped. He wasn't able to do that in Hawaii because of
he got his pee-pee. What did you say?
His pee-pee slapped.
Somebody said no.
Figure speech.
But okay,
they said that he wasn't able to build like that at Hawaii.
Did you guys ever say anything to the time I shared you like just last week about Biden getting approval from the city for a bunker in his house in Delaware?
Yeah,
bro.
I can't remember what we were talking about that.
Why is he building in his house?
Yep. So,
because we know the White House is decked
this
out
motherfucker, this motherfucker building a
$100 million compound
that makes me nervous
with
because
tons of other
you know damn well he's on the inside. You know for sure.
Well, you remember that video when he was on that talk show and he took his jacket off and it had all this like Illuminati symbolism in the inside of it and he was sweating bullets and shit. Do you remember that video?
I hate this motherfucker so
Do you remember that video though?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was about the most telling video I've ever seen about his fucking
so that's the picture of it. Yeah.
Like he'll be able to, bro, he's growing food down there. He's fucking
he knows something, dude.
I mean, he can live down there probably for years with what he's creating.
He definitely knows something.
So it says, scroll up. So it says Mark Zuckerberg reportedly building top secret compound in Hawaii equipped with an escape hatch, blind doors, and underground bunker. Yeah. So
it was like 33 bedrooms, 33 baths. It was crazy.
Yeah. So yeah, I heard that he wasn't able to do it in Hawaii for some odd reason, like something about it being on the land. But yeah, he knows something.
Yeah, sounds like he already owns the property, so I don't get who's going to stop him. But
well, you can't just dig.
I don't think it's
like that.
Him digging in. Yeah,
I mean, you could do whatever you want. People just can't find out.
Well, it's probably but. Yeah,
you're gonna need a lot of construction workers willing to fucking keep secrets too.
But when you got as much money as him, I'm sure you could do that pretty easily.
So there's something to be said about that, for sure, right? Like when you start seeing all these fucking rich people building bunkers, what's going on? All right, now we need to start actually being serious. So I was gonna buy that emergency food supply and a bunch of those big gallons of jugs of water.
Well, I'm just going to back into a corner and just keep my shotgun just ready and just wait, you know.
What happens when you run out of food and water?
Hold on. And then I start robbing
people. Then you go outside and you get fucking clipped.
They have to be on the roof or something.
Yeah, you don't think people can own a rifle with a scope?
How far away do you think they're going to be?
On the roof?
Depends on how scared they are.
Nah. I mean, I guess
we'll just all meet up at Dion's house because he's gonna need help. Clearly,
I am.
Fuck, dude, this guy's not taking it serious at all. He's first to go. He's gonna be first to go.
If I'm the first to go, they better have some things on them because that's crazy.
Fuck, dude.
I'm just warning motherfuckers now. Let me find out you're not prepared, and your house will be the first house I come to when it gets desperate.
That's what I'm saying.
You know what I mean? When shit gets desperate, my family and me are gonna come eat your food.
Exactly.
Bro. I promise you. Especially if you're not believing in guns.
Yeah,
you're gonna fucking regret that shit when shit gets hot.
For sure.
Like my family's gonna come eat your family's food, and you ain't gonna do shit about it.
Did you watch that movie yet or no?
Nah.
Oh my god.
You watched it already?
Well, yeah. It's good. You gotta watch it.
Which movie? The Leave the Road Behind one.
Yeah, he watched it last week.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. I vaguely remember that conversation.
He was like, they go over to a neighbor's house because the son needs medicine, and
so the radiation they're blasting out radiation, and his fucking son's teeth started falling out, and he's like, "What the fuck?" So
spoiler alert.
He knows that his neighbor is a prepper, so they go over to his neighbors, and it happened to be Kevin Bacon, and Kevin Bacon comes out with a shotgun. He's like, "What the fuck are you doing here?" And he's like, "Whoa, whoa," because they know each other. He's like, "Whoa, whoa," and he's like ready to blast him.
Yeah. And
he's like, the times of us knowing each other are basically gone.
Yeah.
Like
that's how it's gonna go.
We're not gonna be fucking friendly anymore.
That's 100% how it's gonna go.
He's like, you gotta. He's taking care of him and his, you know, which would be what happens. It's why society would crumble without us being civilized, with communication, food, transportation, all that goes away. We lose it.
Let me even give you a better example based on all the shit we're seeing and the stuff they're showing us. Like, it won't even necessarily have to come down to us turning against each other once we start to run out of supplies and this and that. Like, bro, if they shut off the power grid on us, like they're looking like they're planning to, it'll be a matter of days.
Yeah, the power, especially for us being in fucking,
you won't be able to call police. You won't be able to email someone. You won't be able to read. And police are going to be like, fuck that. I'm not going into work. I'm not, I'm going to stay and protect my family.
No one's going to,
like, it's going to get bad, bro. Like, the food supply will be gone within days. Within everyone's local regions, bro. Like 100%. It's going to get crazy. So, I think the best plan of action is organize a group of us and go take over a fucking local like Walmart or some shit like that.
Just run
and
that
lock
shit.
The doors down, chain that bitch up, and whatever our circle of people is and their families, bro, get to be in there with us. Nobody gets out until it's over or we're dead.
Yeah. That sounds like a good plan.
We'd last a lot longer.
That is actually a good plan because you think about it.
Just defending what we got.
There's only a couple entrances.
That's the tough part.
There's only a couple
We'd
entrances.
have to get it first.
Get what?
Yeah, but not a lot of people are thinking like that, bro. And if we run in there with all our guns, we can push everyone out that bitch, bro.
That's crazy. We probably have a lot of guns, like when you put it
together. Bro. I got more than us here, like for sure, bro.
Tell me.
I got plenty.
We'd be good.
We'd be good.
It'd be fun.
I got 3 boys too.
Have they ever shot
guns? Yeah. We're going out practicing and shit, man. I told them, you guys got to know, you got to be confident with this motherfucker in your hand because there might come a time when you need to fucking use it.
Yeah.
And I don't want you're already going to be scared to shoot somebody. I don't want you to be trying to fumble how to use a gun.
I'm trying to shoot my
automatic
shotgun this weekend here for the first time.
Where you going?
I don't know. I'm just hoping it's warm enough out. I'm going to do it outside, honestly. So,
you ever been to the range in Buffalo, the outdoor one?
I think you got to pay for that one.
Yeah, my brother has a membership there.
It's expensive?
It's just open though, bro. You just have a key to the gate to open the gate when you get there, and then you just drive into this big open field and you fucking just blast shit all day, bro.
That sounds fun.
Yeah,
maybe I have to look
hit
into
my brother up and shit, man. We can go hit that up.
Yeah, because I'm trying to. I just got to shoot it before.
Yeah. I went to
shoot
the range. I forgot to tell you guys about that.
I went there last week.
Did you?
Yeah.
It was kind of like super lackluster, bro.
So
cool concept, but like it's not like one time is all you need, and then you don't need to go there.
The cool thing about that is that you can't bring your own pistol.
Yeah, I brought my ARs and my fucking pistols.
I would suggest for anybody that wants to, first coming in to learn how to shoot, would be to use whatever weapon that you have, and then use that to try to get used to the grip and whatnot.
Yeah.
So the cool thing is, and I don't mean to like throw their business out or anything because it's expensive-ish, kind of, but they make products where you can attach them to your gun and do that at home.
Oh, yeah. I have one. Remember?
Yeah.
Remember, I bought one of those.
Exactly.
It sucks though.
There's some good ones.
The
now.
one that, like the laser bullet that goes into it, it's dope, but. Like it's an app on my phone. You have to point at the target.
Yeah.
And then the phone app reads the lasers when I hit the target and then keeps a track. But it's so off, bro, and half the time doesn't see the laser light.
And that's kind of what I was experiencing at that thing. It was a little off.
Yeah.
Like the aiming was a little off. But
yeah, I think
it's still cool. It was fun. But it was all right.
Does it go inside of your gun or on the side?
It just you load it into
the chamber. Yeah.
And then it just, when you pull the trigger, it hits the button.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's a cool concept, bro. I just, like, I'm not sure how hard that's going to go for them in terms of, like, success.
Yeah. They sell guns, too, don't they?
I don't think they sell the guns.
No.
I mean, you can rent them.
You can, so they do concealed carry classes.
Yeah, they do stuff like that. But, like, in a partnership with somebody.
I need to go redo for North Dakota.
Yeah.
In a year, I think I have. So.
Yeah.
Good times. You guys should. Do you care? You have you can carry since you're military or no?
I just do.
In North Dakota, you can.
You can open carry.
Yeah, it's open carry.
It's concealed carry.
Can you carry anywhere else or no? Since you're military or no? Doesn't apply.
That is just for police officers, I bet.
Really?
I think it's just for cops that can go across state lines. But I don't think for military.
I like being able to, at least, especially like when you got to drive for work and stuff. I'd prefer to have it on me than not, but also have it on you, no matter what. Anyway, so
it's important these days.
Yeah,
I'm actually heading up to a brother's firearm shop probably tomorrow.
Where's that at?
In Grand Forks. My pistol's finally in.
Really?
So they completed my pistol, and so I'm going to be picking up that one and then another one I bought.
So we're going to see it next week?
Yeah, I'll bring it. Yeah.
Dope.
I'll bring the other one too. But yeah. So I need a safe, dude. I don't have a safe.
Bro, I got a badass one from what's that shop in
Runnings?
Warhead. Yeah, Runnings. Bro, I got a
Runnings is
big
fire.
ass fucking safe from there.
How did you get it?
They've got so many guns there too.
I threw it in the back of our Suburban.
Did you?
Yeah.
We've already talked about this, dude. If you buy it, just text me and I will come get it for you. Yeah. Like, it's not a big deal.
I got to figure out how to get it down the stairs though, because our stairs are.
You text John and then you tell him you need help moving it.
I don't even remember how the fuck I took it. I think me and Kayla carried it up the fucking stairs.
But our stairs go like this. You know what I'm saying? Like you go down and then there's a hook, like a straight right.
It's gonna be a bitch. But do you have like a dolly, like that you'd move a refrigerator with? It wraps around and then you tighten it and then you can. How would you just use that?
It's gonna be awful. I got those straps. Like
strap
like
around a dolly,
the furniture straps or whatever.
Yeah.
So you like run it under and you put them on your arms and then you just
those ones
lift like this and you can lift a refrigerator and shit with that shit, no problem. Like hundreds of pounds, bro.
That is true. I've seen guys.
I got them here somewhere in this office, bro. They were from the warehouse.
I don't know how heavy safes are. I mean, they're heavy. I know
my
that.
safe was fucking like 400, 500 pounds or something like that.
That's nothing to big meat though. Not right now.
It's not. That big meat can handle that shit.
I mean, with your tendonitis though, you might not be able to handle it.
Fuck yeah! I'm glad you brought that up. So I went into our place today, and I was like, dude, I need something for my tendonitis because it's like I took 8 days off. First day back, fucking boom, flare up.
They say your estrogen's super low too. No, because that's a sign. I'm not trying to give you shit.
I thought you were just like, "Oh, you pussy." No, I don't think so. I think my estrogen's fine, but I was like, I need something for fucking. Well, every male has a little estrogen, you know.
Yeah.
But I was like, I need something where my fucking my tendonitis is like really bad. And I guess that they have this electroshock therapy where they sit you down and then they have this it looks like a wand basically, and they find the spot that it hurts and it just like freaking and it like goes like that, right? But it's so intense and dude, it's so far I'm liking it, but it is expensive. It like shocked.
They do it every time you go in then?
No, like you have to pay. You can pay, like get a package, and every time that you come in, but they just go over it for like 15 minutes, and it just like sits there and shocks, and I can feel it like when it was flaring up. I could feel like the electroshock.
I have one right of those units you can borrow if you want for free.
Yeah,
I don't think it's the same, dude. I'm telling you, dude.
It feels
or same. Even just like start massaging.
It wasn't just like a little electroshock.
Stop touching me.
It freaking like. Boom.
They give me all hard.
I don't think it's the same, dude. I mean, this machine was like this big, and the wand was like this big.
I went to the chiropractor for a while after I fucked my hip up last year.
Let me get it about your hip.
And they have like a nice TENS unit, and that thing just like feels so good on my back. Like the lady, she's like, "Pull your pants down a little bit." I'm like, "All right,
pull them cheeks out, spread them apart."
And she throws them on the back there. And no, it feels so much better with that machine, obviously, but. The smaller one will work. You'll be fine. It's not worth wasting.
I don't think so.
The money.
It's the same technology.
I've tried fucking everything, and nothing is worth it. Yes, I have. I've had this for fucking 15 years.
Did you know that like when your estrogen is low though, your tendons?
I'm telling you, my estrogen is just fine.
That's when they get dry.
They test that whether you're there too.
Every time?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn. How much? We'll have to talk about.
My
how much
insurance covers it.
What?
Yeah.
I pay like $250 a month.
Yeah.
That's nothing, dude.
$250 a month, and they do blood work every 4 weeks and give me everything I
need. What?
We gotta keep this on the DL. Otherwise, they're gonna get too busy.
Yeah, they gotta wait until I crash my stuff, bro.
I had a guy that just
do what Cody did and just beat your junk real heavy before you go in, bro.
Whoa. That's not true.
That is not true. I didn't do that.
That is false. All right, so should we watch this trailer?
Oh yeah.
I'm interested to see. I haven't heard of it.
All right, so it's 2 minutes and 23 seconds. We're watching the trailer for Civil War.
Three-term president.
Yeah.
Obama. That's real.
So A24 is it's coming out. Oh, look at that.
2024.
I got some shit to say.
You want to pause it?
No.
That guy had painted nails.
There's some kind of misunderstanding here. But we're American, okay? Okay. What kind of American are you?
See that they're dropping hints.
Is that me?
How are they driving a car?
Is that Kirsten Dunst or whatever her name?
No.
Looks like a fire movie though. I don't really get how they're continuously driving cars.
Why?
Why not?
Because where is all that gasoline coming from?
It doesn't immediately run out.
Yeah, but they're not gonna be like, go get gas at your local gas station.
But also, not everyone's gonna drive the gas out of their car in situations like that. They're just fighting. So here's my first thing that I spot wrong with this that bothers me, bro. They're depicting that our U.S. military will turn on us.
Yeah.
That's bullshit.
Yeah.
That's bullshit.
Maybe
but that's probably why
that's part of the propaganda.
That's why they're bringing these motherfuckers across the border, like in the tens and hundreds of thousands. You know what I mean? Because
you saw that senator was like, just let them in the military. We're gonna try to get these guys in the military without like any green card or anything. Those guys will
do what they're told to do.
Yeah,
which is turn on us.
Yeah. So, did it say it was going to be released in theaters, or? I would assume so.
Yeah. Obviously.
So A24 is like your. It's not a big production company, but they are producing some really good movies lately.
That's interesting too. It's in CIA, April 2024.
April 26, 2024.
It's called by A24. That's really cool.
2 days after my birthday.
Damn.
Ooh.
You're not going to be alive for your birthday.
That's going to suck, dude.
I'll be alive for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nicole and I get married in June, and like if we go into war before then, and I spent all this fucking money for no reason, dude, I swear to God.
You just got saved.
But all that money.
It's not
that money
ain't
going to matter if we're at war.
That's true. Yeah. That is true.
Except you could have used that money to buy more guns
and ammo.
We're gonna be bartering with bullets and food.
Mm-hmm.
I need to get more ammo for sure.
I told you guys fucking 90 days ago to buy shit.
I just need 12 gauge and 9 mil, baby.
I've been stocking up. I got shit. I got 9
mil a lot.
One?
No, for real. And then towards me too.
No, my cheeks were itching. I had to move a little bit.
First you're touching me too much, then you fart in my direction. What's this?
No, I didn't do that.
Flirting.
Is this how you flirt? No,
where do you buy your ammo from? Online?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. My brother sends me links. My brother's fucking
online is way cheaper.
So if you go to AmmoSeek, it'll seek out all of the prices across the internet to find the cheapest prices across all of the internet. So it's ammoseek.com.
Okay.
And then you can look and see what kind of round you're looking for, and then the grain and everything.
See, when I bought my shotgun, I got just like some home defense rounds, and I want to shoot one of them to see what it's like. But then I'm gonna buy some tomorrow, and not home defense, but just regular rounds, and then go online and probably order some training not training, but less powerful rounds that are cheaper.
Birdshot.
Yeah,
dude, I got a lot of birdshot you can have.
Yeah,
I would take. Is it 12 gauge?
Yeah,
yeah.
I got 3 shotguns though, so I need all mine.
I don't need birdshot.
I'll shoot a motherfucker with birdshot still. That's
in the face, dude. That would be brutal.
Dude, you still need that, bro. It'll still stop. If you run out, you'll wish you had them bitches. Bro.
What I tell Nicole, because I obviously I have my pistol as well, so I'm like, Nicole, the shotgun's not for me, bro. That's for you. You need to go get that
case for $100.
A case?
Yep.
Like 1,000 rounds? Or what is a case?
I think it's 250. I think I would have to check.
Okay. For how much?
$100.
All right.
I think that's a good deal. I can't remember what I bought them for, but I need
some though.
So I was looking for a 12 gauge, and I didn't read it far enough, and it fucking sent me birdshot. I was like, fuck. And I bought a whole case of it. I was like, God damn it.
That's tough.
Yeah. I was like, fuck. But if you want to buy them, yeah, for sure.
Yeah. But yeah, I said, I'm going to go out with my pistol and you're going to get the shotgun ready and hopefully you don't have to shoot it. But if you do, I'm probably dead. So you'll be fine. Just blast that thing.
Yeah.
So
go out in the blaze.
Yeah, exactly. Yep. You got 8 shots. Make them count.
So speaking of the immigrant stuff too, they're now flying them on airplanes, as we discussed.
Yeah. Glad you brought
that
up.
With no names, no identification.
So they have
nothing.
They don't need any ID to fly.
So like a airline whistleblower released this information saying that she's holding a ticket in her hand of some of the immigrants that are traveling right now. And on the pass, we're supposed to have their name. It says no name given.
No name given.
And they're allowed. Now, this is a federal law, though. You have to. We as Americans, bro, this is what they did during the election, too. We as Americans have to have identification. We have to be, registered, licensed, all these different things. These immigrants come here, bro, and they don't have to do nothing we have to do to exist in this country. That's absolute bullshit.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck. You can call that racist. You can call it whatever you want. Whatever you feel it is, fuck you. That is bullshit, bro.
Yep.
That is bullshit. Like every fucking nation in this world protects their borders from anyone coming in identified or anything along those. I've traveled the world, bro. I've been through customs and all the grueling process of showing identification, pulling out my passport, my ID, having to show proof and evidence of who I am. I have to have a letter from my country saying I'm coming back and all this other shit in order to go to other countries. But motherfuckers can just walk across 100,000 a day with no identification. And now they can get on our airplanes with us with no identification. It's like we want a fucking terrorist attack, bro.
We're
setting the stage so there can be a terrorist attack, and they can go, "Whoa, we didn't see that coming."
That's why this is being facilitated.
Yeah,
this
is fraud, bro.
Do you know James O'Keefe?
Yes,
he was with Project Veritas before they ousted him, and now he started his O'Keefe Media Group. It said he interviewed jet limo bus drivers that were dropping off migrants at the Phoenix Sky Harbor Airport. And all of these migrants are coming from the border. So they're having limousines literally take them directly to the airport.
Who's footing that bill?
Exactly. How the fuck are these people getting from China all the way to Mexico or South America and then up to Mexico.
In the masses, bro.
Dude.
You're not just talking about like
20
dudes got fucking made their way. They gathered their money together. They saved
people
up.
Are supposed to be broke.
No, bro. You're talking about tens of thousands of motherfuckers coming from foreign countries. Hey, that's staged. Hey, someone's bringing them.
They always have brand new phones.
Yeah, yeah. Well, they got the Obama phones, don't they?
Brand new phones.
So, and the other thing about that fucking movie, when they talked about the 3-term president, you don't just randomly make some shit up like that, bro. Yeah. Just weird, a 3rd-term president? That's unheard of. But we all been talking about that in conspiracy theory world, right? That Obama's the puppeteer behind Biden right now, and he's running his 3rd term.
I'm kind of curious about which way that movie would be leaning, if they're talking about Trump or if they're talking about Obama.
Well, Trump can't even get a 2nd term.
Speaking of, we haven't talked about that yet.
Yeah.
So Colorado had removed Trump from the,
which is not going to pass the Supreme. Ticket. The Supreme Court's going to overrule it because it's all Trump's guys.
But now you got other states that are thinking like,
California,
if they can
talking
do
about mimicking
if they can do it, we can do it.
But it's all the states you would expect.
Yeah.
Like Colorado, I didn't expect.
What happened to Colorado?
I don't know what's going on there, bro. I didn't expect that to happen.
Colorado?
But California, like, of course they're gonna jump on the coattails of that, bro. That makes perfect sense.
It's not gonna work.
No, I don't think it is. But
California's a shithole.
They're lighting everything up for us, though, bro. They know these things are gonna work. They knew the impeachment stuff. They knew the fucking trying him for collusion. They knew all this stuff wasn't going to work. What they're trying to do is they're trying to make the public turn on him, bro. Yeah. Because if you look in the comments, like I see, I follow certain people that I know don't see things the way I see, just so I can watch what they share and post and see the comments. And like, someone posted, it's that guy I think I told you guys about from the what is it, the fucking New York thing, the Central Park 5 or whatever, of those dudes that were like in prison for years since they were teenagers for a murder. They didn't come in, they got out. Well, one of these dudes particularly is now like a total fucking woke, like leftist motherfucker, and he posted that Trump shit and was like, thank God, and you go in his comments and it's all these people being like, see, I told y'all he was a bad motherfucker, he's bad for business, and my dreams just came true, and there is a God, and all this. Like, people are making all these comments, and all I can think is like, this is what they want. They want people to be fooled by that. They want people to turn and be like, see, I even saw people saying, good, he's the Antichrist. Like, what evidence?
Holy fuck. And then calling him Hitler.
Yeah, but what evidence would make him look like the Antichrist? The fact that he loves America? Because they hate America.
Yeah.
Which blows my mind. Like, why the fuck does anybody want to be here who hates this country?
Those would be the first people coming into your house trying to take your shit. No, those are going to be the
first people's houses I'm going into. I promise you, when you give me an excuse to do it, bro, I'm killing.
Okay, so
I'm killing. I don't give a fuck. If you got purple hair and green hair, you better change that shit before war breaks out, because you're
John is clapping cheeks.
I'm clapping green and purple hair all day, bro. 50 fucking bonus points.
Okay, so let's do a
that sounded horrible. I don't really mean that shit, man. But I'm that pissed off. Like, I'll say some shit like that, but I don't mean it, man. I'm not really. I got a lot of people with green and purple hair that I respect, but I'm just saying. When it shit gets crazy, the stupid motherfuckers, if you show yourself to be a stupid motherfucker, I'm sorry. I'm not going to take the chance of you thinking some weird shit and trying to turn on my family. I'm going to finish you before you even have the thought.
Yeah.
Like, that's just what it boils down to, bro. And I think most people are feeling that way. Like, when push comes to shove, I'm not going to wait for you to become the bad guy. I'm going to stereotype, just like you've been doing to all of us this entire fucking time for loving America, bro.
Yeah.
I'm going to stereotype when that shit happens, bro. And I promise you, I'm probably going to fuck some innocent people over. You know what I mean? But they're standing on the wrong side of the fucking line when that time comes, and there just won't be no way to decipher.
Right.
I'm not going to give you a chance, bro.
Yeah.
I'm not going to take that chance with my family. I'm just going to fucking off anyone that I don't think I can trust, because they're going to off me first if I don't.
So let's do a tally, okay? So since 2016, when they first came out, they said that Trump was colluding with Russia.
Wrong.
And then, so the Russia collusion hoax, they had a 2-year investigation with Robert Mueller that cost roughly $70 million to conduct, and it came out with a big fat nothing burger.
It turns out Biden's the one in collusion.
It wasn't him. It wasn't Trump, dog. And then, so then you fast forward to today. Okay, so then they had another indictment because they say that Trump had inflated his cost of Mar-a-Lago from. They said that it was only worth $18 million, right? Mm-hmm. And then they said that there was election interference in Georgia because they said he had to go and find votes, right?
Did you guys see Rudy Giuliani is getting?
I'll get to that.
Yeah.
And then the New York, they said that he inflated his property there. And then you got Stormy Daniels that's said that he was pay for play. And then in Washington, D.C., they said that he caused an insurrection. So if you look at all of those, how many times that they've been trying to take him out, and now they're just removing him from the ballot, they're terrified and they're desperate right now. They're fucking desperate
to other people who are like paying attention.
But people are so stupid. Right. People are so stupid. And
no, everyone's virtue signaling, bro. That's what pisses me off. It's like half of these motherfuckers do not know what the fuck they're talking about. And you have to, man, I'm telling you guys right now, you have to do something with your fucking kids too. Yeah. Because even my kids are susceptible to this bullshit, bro. Like, I don't know if I told this story yet, but like my oldest son, Angel, we were talking about fucking Elon Musk's Neuralink. And I was making a joke, like, I would get that shit if it's real. Like, imagine the ability to upload information into your brain, right? And just overnight, like, be a fucking business guru, bro. Right. You know what I mean? Make millions off of your brain power because you were inducing it with information through a fucking Neuralink, right? Mm-hmm. And I was just kind of clowning about it. And my son was like, no fucking way. I don't trust anything from billionaires. And I went, wait a minute. Like, why? And he's just like, oh, fuck, because they're all bad. I'm like, what the fuck makes you think that? I said, what's bad about billionaires that you think that way about them? He's like, what do you mean? I'm like, what's wrong with fucking billionaires? Like, why do you say all billionaires are bad? Why would you group them all together like that? What are you referring to, or what do you know about billionaires? He's just like, well, I don't know. I guess nothing. I'm like, see, that's groupthink, son. You can't do that. Yeah. Like, it's cool if your friends think that way, but your friends might be dumb too. Yeah. You know what I mean? And you got to be cautious of that. I said, like, I'm not trying to tell you can't have your own belief system. What I'm trying to tell you is you better have a fucking justified reason and have done some research.
Why you think that way.
I don't care about billionaires. Like, you know what I mean? But fuck, I'd like to be a billionaire, and I don't want people to think I'm evil just because I'm a fucking billionaire. Right. You know what I mean? Yeah. So like right away I caught on to like, no, bro, you're just thinking like whatever your friend group thinks like, I think, you know, because he's in high school. And where are all the dumb ones at right now, bro? They're in that generation. Yeah. And so I just told him, like, you know, your friends might need you to be somebody that actually does research so that you can help them think differently. I mean, and at least challenge their thought process. But I'm willing to bet if you go back to school tomorrow and you ask your little friend circle, why do we hate billionaires? Nobody will give you a justified reason. Nobody. Yeah. You don't know shit about Elon Musk that you could just think that. Yeah. You're just listening to bullshit, and then you're all fucking doing groupthink and following whatever system, you know, is telling you, and you're just running with it. Oh yeah, we don't fuck with billionaires. It's just like, well, how come? So like I had to explain that to my son, like, look, dude, I don't care if you don't believe the same shit as me, but you better be ready to defend your argument. Because I can't respect your information. Like, I respect people who don't agree with me as long as they could defend their argument. You know what I mean? And I might not even agree with them with their defense, but at least I can respect their opinion because they've done their research and they believe their research pointed them in that direction. You know what I mean? So it's like, I feel the same way. I could be wrong about shit, but I believe that my research is pointing me in the right direction, and I feel justified for the most part. The second that you can't explain why, which most of these crazy
it's usually the left liberals are like, well, why is this? I've seen tons
of videos of people interviewing. Yeah,
or like that feminist lady that started crying when
that was fucking great. That
was hard to watch.
Yeah, can I go?
That was weird. That was so
and he's
weird.
like, yeah, but I mean, I was hoping to talk to you, but you're free to, like, you could do whatever you want. She's just like, because he said, explain what did he say? Explain misogyny. Yeah. What is that to you? What is misogynist to you? Yeah. And she was like, what? And he's like, explain what is your definition of misogynist? And she was just like,
she fell apart.
She started looking around, got quiet, bro, and then she started to cry. Yeah. This is what they do. Yeah. I'm sorry, bro. Like, even if I didn't know any conspiracy theories, I think my logic alone would say, nah, they can't fucking defend their argument. Why? And this person can go all day talking about, well, this conspiracy, this points in that direction. This is this. Here's the list of information I got. Here's everything they've tried that failed. Like, they have a fucking roadmap to lead them to their thought process.
Yeah.
Most other people who oppose our thought process are just virtue signaling, bro. Yeah. It's the same thing with like the white people kissing black people's feet right now.
That was a while ago, but that was
wild. No, there's still people doing shit like that, bro. Yeah. Virtue signaling, you know what I mean? It's like, but they can't explain why.
I don't think those people can be saved.
They can't explain why though, bro. Why are you kissing and then black people too? Why are you letting them?
That was wild.
Why are you letting them? You want equality and you're acting like,
good.
Supremacy.
No, it doesn't.
Well,
it does
not really. It's groupthink again, bro. It is.
No, they're just like, look at this stupid person kissing our feet. No. This is just dumb shit.
If there's one thing I can tell you about the minority groups with great certainty, it's that groupthink is definitely part of our system, bro.
Yeah.
I didn't think a world like Fargo, North Dakota existed when I was growing up in California in the hood thinking this is life. That's groupthink, bro. I didn't have any perspective. I didn't get outside of that environment to understand that there's more world that exists until I came to Fargo for the first time ever. That was the first place I left California to go to, out of my hoods, bro. So like, that's groupthink. We are fucking notoriously like that. That's why we can't stand when people judge us and stereotype us, but we're willing to look the part.
Yeah.
And then question, why the fuck are you stereotyping me?
Yeah.
Like, that's groupthink. We have to end that shit. Like, I'm telling you, there's so many answers to even like the whole cancel culture thing. We can't get on board with cancel culture to defy cancel culture. That doesn't make any fucking sense. So I'm going to drink Bud Light again. I want to put that out there. I'm going to drink Bud Light.
Damn.
Kid Rock came out today too and said that he no longer feels that way about Bud Light.
He's stupid.
Well,
Kid Rock started the Bud Light.
Hold on. He's friends with Dana. Dana's advertising them.
So let me give you an example, because I heard a conversation like this. So like Bud Light, whoever, we all know that the person that made the decision to do the whole Mulvaney
super liberal,
and they didn't have the permission of the executives at Bud Light.
Yeah.
Now, where Bud Light's fucking up, or Anheuser-Busch is fucking up, is they haven't come out publicly and just said that and said, yo, we are fucking American. So you have to look at history. What has Bud Light stood for the entirety of its existence, bro? Fucking American values. They were fucking hardcore, they were badass, and they were patriots, man. Always have been. Then this one mistake happens within their, business, and they don't come out and say, so that's where they're fucking up. But companies, vendors for Anheuser-Busch are losing money and going out of business. They're laying off people like our neighbors who are American loving fucking patriots.
Yeah.
So our playing the hand of cancel culture to these businesses, like the joke I made about Target earlier, that's us doing what they're doing, bro. And we're sitting here arguing, saying, no, that's not the answer. Black supremacy is not how you destroy white supremacy. You know what I mean? Like, do unto others as you want others to do unto you. You can't say, hey, I don't like that you're racist, so I'm going to be racist towards you. That's not an answer.
Yeah.
That's not like a response. That's not going to fix anything. If anything, if you're paying attention, it's just making more racism. Like, the people who didn't used to hate races are starting to hate certain races because of the behavior that we're bringing back upon them, bro.
Yeah, it's like the complete opposite.
Yes, it doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
So, like, if anything, we should be trying to cancel culture. Like, it's just the truth, though. Yeah. Like, our friends and our family members and people who do love America work for these fucking companies, and their lives are being destroyed because of us. People like us are like, fuck Bud Light, I'm not drinking it no more. And now hundreds, if not thousands of people lost their jobs who are just like us, who love America, who bleed red, bro.
Yeah.
And we're sitting here
they're
like,
working for Modelo now.
I mean, from the beginning, I never really...
Mexico doesn't lose workers, bro.
They don't.
No, I'm saying the distributors.
They don't need help.
The whole thing was stupid because, I mean, initially what you have to think of as jobs, and you even said it when we did talk about it, is like, okay, the jobs, people are losing jobs still, so it doesn't help Americans by any way doing this. But
it sucks. It's unfortunate that a boss or an executive of a company could do something that affects everybody like that.
Yeah.
But that person should be handled swiftly. And yes, Anheuser-Busch should have come out and been like, yo, like,
they could have stopped it.
Sorry, like, this is bad.
They could have stopped the bleeding right away. They could.
I don't know if they could have, though. Like, when you get to that level, people get power, bro. That's like saying that I could have stopped Thomas from fucking robbing me blind.
Well, you didn't know.
For 3 years.
You didn't know until it was too late.
But he was able to do things because of the position that he had with us.
Yeah, but this is like
I'm saying that if they came out right away and said, "Hey, we fucked up."
Right, that part, yes, I
We're
agree
sorry.
with.
They got shot in the lung and then didn't do anything about it.
But that's what I'm arguing. Like they should do something about it.
Yeah.
The fact that they could have stopped it, I don't think is true.
No, not from the beginning, but they could have stopped the bleeding.
Yes, they could have come out and said, "Hey, this wasn't of us, and we've reprimanded that motherfucker." If they
did that, I would have been like, "Okay,
bro." They lost over $10 billion like overnight.
Now they're about to be freaking higher than that.
I can't even make $10 billion, and they lost.
Well, we'll see. I think they're on the comeback now.
No, that's what I'm saying. They're going to be above.
And Dana's a fucking marketing genius, bro. Yeah, sure. Like, I just want to be real. Dana's a marketing genius.
Yeah.
So, but I think also he's just really smart, and he's just like, nah, fuck this. Like, this is America. We have to play the game harder than them.
I like to believe that he's telling the truth when he's talking about those people that own that place are patriots, you know.
Andy Frisella has said that. He's like, I know it's in St. Louis, bro. That's where he's from.
Yeah.
And he's like, I know the fucking owners of Anheuser-Busch. They're fucking solid American fucking loving people.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did we talk about Dana White like getting rid of all of his Pelotons in the UFC gym?
Yeah. On that fucking he was, Theo Von shit.
Yeah, he was on that fucking Theo Von
and
pod.
He got rid of all of them.
The next day, like they posted another video and they got the new ones and another brand and shit, bro. But again, that's that shit. You know what I mean?
Like, I'll fucking do it right now.
Yeah. That's that shit. Like stuff like that. That's canceling cancel culture, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I like that shit. Yeah. In the sense that we're doing it where we're helping people lose their jobs. No, that's not the.
Yeah, but the thing is, it's like if they canceled Starbucks, you know, if Starbucks did something crazy, would you be happy or would you be sad? Because it's like so gimmicky.
I don't fuck with Starbucks.
Yeah, I know it's so gimmicky. That's what I'm saying. Like people would be happy that it's finally gone.
But this is what I mean. It's one thing to be happy, right? It's another if you support them to stop supporting them because you don't like something they did, is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
I don't fuck with Starbucks. I go to Caribou if I get coffee, bro. So
I'm saying if Starbucks did something and then all of a sudden everybody stopped going to Starbucks because they did this thing, would you be mad that they're losing all these jobs, or would you be happy because it's such a gimmick? Like that, like Peloton is a gimmick. So do you feel bad that they're going to lose business because Dana White said don't use them?
Well, it depends if the rest of America follows him.
I mean, people definitely will follow him.
Yeah, I don't know. It's hard to say. That's a good question. It's hard to say.
That's a big question, especially because Starbucks employs so many people.
They do.
But they're communists anyways. So.
Yeah, but like, see, I think that's my biggest thing is like, if Starbucks did something so big and we're just like, fuck you, we don't care. That's a different story.
Yeah.
But if something bad happened within the company of Starbucks and they fired that motherfucker and they're like, that wasn't our decision making.
Yeah.
That's a whole nother story. You know what I mean? So, or like even like a Target where they kind of backpedal on some of the shit they do and remove things from the shelves and be like, whoa, okay, we didn't expect that.
Yeah.
I do believe that's them going, whoa, we just wanted to like try to be equal and play the middle here. And we fucked up, so we're backtracking that.
Yeah.
That's a whole nother. It's when they continue to propagate the bullshit and be like, no, fuck that. We want that out there. And we believe that fucking men dressing as women should be able to play with your children in school. That's a whole nother fucking.
Dude, I want to slap
you know what I mean?
the shit out of Dylan Mulvaney. I want to fucking slap the shit out of that.
But it's an attack on our children, man. Like they're the most vulnerable fucking human beings on the planet. And they're learning everything.
Rudy.
What happened with Rudy? I didn't catch it.
Okay, so there were some poll workers in Georgia that sued him for defamation, and he lost the lawsuit, and then now he's forcing to pay $146 million. I
remember that.
However, he is filing bankruptcy, stating that he is broke. So he does the exact same thing.
That's rich people 101 right there, bro.
He did the exact same thing as homeboy Alex Jones did.
Mm-hmm.
How is that even possible?
What do you mean?
How is he able to claim?
You file for bankruptcy, the bank comes and gets all your shit, and then you just move on.
And then he has to restart?
I'm sure that he's got money stored.
First, you transfer everything out of your name first. Yeah. No, like your businesses, your cars, your houses, you put them in someone else's fucking name, you avoid all that shit. Then you file for bankruptcy and boom.
That's fucked.
It is fucked, but it's a loophole that's beneficial to both sides.
Yeah.
So run with it, bro.
I mean,
100 million and 500 million.
Yeah, that's ridiculous. All because he he called out people that worked at the Georgia polling station. Yeah. Remember what happened in Georgia? Yeah. The pipe burst and they all sent everybody home. Yeah. What I was getting at is that's ridiculous.
It is, but that's $150 million, and it's for 2 people.
And then it's the same thing with the Alex Jones thing. They sued him for fucking billions of dollars. Really? Okay. I mean, I feel bad because he obviously said some crazy shit about Sandy Hook, but they sued him for billions of dollars. Like that guy is not.
They were only allowed.
That guy's not a billionaire.
The people who judge that situation are all corrupt and complicit too.
Yeah.
Though. Otherwise, that shit should be like, what the fuck? Get out of here.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's crazy.
Billion. Like he's not a billionaire. He's not even close.
But the ability to sue right now is like fucking a hot commodity, bro.
Yeah.
Like everyone's sue happy and people are suing for the dumbest shit and getting away with it because our government is fucking virtue signaling like crazy right now. And they're catering to the bullshit so that these people feel justified and so that it looks real and so that they can get votes and,
Yeah, 1.5 billion.
1.5 billion
that's
settlement.
Never going to happen.
That's nuts.
Yeah. It is fucking nuts.
So then the bank just gives these people $1.5 billion.
He offers to settle for $85 million though. And they're probably like, no. I'd have been like, that's a win.
$85 million because the frogs are gay and they turned it down.
He lost 2 civil cases over his false claims about the elementary school massacre.
Well, he's another one that is completely fucked for any justice whatsoever because he is another, person that everybody knows, and if you get into a certain court, you're fucked.
Oh, for sure.
You're fucked. So it's the same situation with, him.
That's so un-American though.
It sucks, but it is what it is. There's nothing you can do about it. Yeah. Just like all of the election cases that Trump lost, they all said, no, there's no election interference, or there's nothing wrong with the election. It was perfectly fine. Yeah.
Without actually looking into it.
Yeah. Okay.
If common day people like us can see the blatant, like
fucking blatant
bullshit.
Yeah.
They definitely are.
They just removed a fucking former president from the ballot. Like, you're telling me that there's no election interference? Oh, okay.
And they tried to impeach him too while he was a president, and it failed.
Twice.
Yeah.
And it failed. So that's, I mean, it doesn't really make sense. But
by the way, what's happening with Joe Biden's impeachment and all that shit?
I haven't heard anything about it since last week.
Because they just pretend, bro.
But then they brought up
the Republicans are just as bad as the fucking Democrats, homie.
But then they're
just playing
son,
like they're on our side.
They bring up his son
and ain't nothing happening to him.
Oh yeah, I was shocked. I didn't hear Hunter Biden's voice prior to that little press conference he did. I was like, wow, he sounds like a little bitch, dude. Oh man, I was not expecting that.
Did we talk about how Obama said he's scared that Joe Biden will lose to Donald Trump in a presidential race because of his approval odds?
And he also said it's too late to try to put someone else in there. Remember, I sent you guys that.
Yeah, and
he's like, it's too late for the Democrats to bring someone else to the forefront.
I don't think so. I think they're gonna run gruesome Newsom.
There's no way.
You guys are getting.
There's absolutely no way.
You guys are getting a
and he's not. No regular person is like, that guy, he's
bro.
The guy.
They were testing him
compared to Joe Biden,
bro. They were testing him out, and everyone was like, "Nah," and they backed down.
He will get. He will get such a small amount of votes if he runs.
Who did you vote for? You voted for Michelle. Right? Yeah.
But I'm just saying, there's no way.
Hey, before we close, I gotta say that I'm doing my part as trying to influence these young people for the better to become patriots. You know what I do is I go into these schools. I tell my story about, where my grandfather came from, my great grandfather, then my grandfather, who had 7 kids that all served in the military, fought in World War II, in the Navy and the Army. My grandpa fought in the Korean War, right? And then I tell my story, and then trying to get these kids more patriotic and love their country, right? Well, I just recently saw a clip of Chris Pratt that I put in my presentation. Pull this up, Dion. Type in Chris Pratt 9/11 memorial speech, and I play this speech for them in hopes of getting them to be more united and patriotic and love their country. So you don't have to play the whole thing. Just press play and go to 2 minutes and 27 seconds, I believe. that's when I start the speech. I think it is 227.
Hearts and minds of young people who never felt the 9/11 effect. Perhaps they can have their focus expanded like mine was. Maybe that's why me. Because I am them. If I were 20 years old today, and I might have my head in TikTok and Instagram, I might be disillusioned. Maybe I wouldn't know. Maybe I need someone to tap me on the shoulder and tell me that my country needs me. Tap me on the shoulder, ignite my patriotism in a whole new way. And I say this gently to those who are immersed in their own worlds, who think their country doesn't need them. And I say this to them with some urgency. It is your torch to carry. Your country needs you. I feel called to be of service in this moment, to help other people better understand what's at stake, to help comprehend what has and continues to make America the great shining beacon on the hill, changing the hearts and minds of young people right now who have either forgotten or maybe never knew just how great our country truly is. That is the work that we all need to do. We need each other, man. We're on the same team. We're the United States of America. When we are one nation under God, we are indivisible. Let us never forget that, lest it be lost. So the heroes and the victims of 9/11 and their families, we salute you. To the next generation, we need you.
Yeah, that's pretty fire.
Yeah.
I like that.
And so what I've been noticing when I go to different schools, these kids are starting to follow me on Instagram. And so, when I post those videos of like the airborne troopers that were putting on face paint, had mohawks, those like make men savages again. I'm hoping they're just like, maybe take a little bit of that with them and just start, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Making men again.
It's needed, especially
patriotic.
That part. I don't give a fuck. Like, even if you're not like so patriotic necessarily outwardly, at least be a fucking man again, bro. Because men aren't men anymore. And like this next generation of kids that are coming up are soft and feminine and doing weird things that they're trying to normalize that men aren't supposed to do.
Right.
There's a reason why we are built the way we are by God, bro. Like, there's a reason why women birth children. Yeah. That is something that we can never do. Right. Just like women can never be as quality of protectors as men. There's certain circumstances, sure, like if a woman gets all beefed up and goes through fucking combat training, basically becomes a man, there's a rare chance that she could be just as tough as one, but even then they get proven wrong all the fucking time. Mm-hmm. We just saw a video of a fucking pro MMA fighter chick who was just like, I could fuck dudes up. I could whoop this one MMA fighter dude's ass. They got in the ring to get it done, and he knocked her out with one punch, bro. Yeah. And she's a badass chick, Yeah. So it's like things like that. Like I'm not. This isn't sexist. This isn't bigotry. This isn't none of that. There's a purpose for all of us.
Yeah.
Men have to be men. Women have to be women. I don't even care if you're gay. I got a gay friend, bro. That's he's like a manly ass man. This dude's like into fucking cars and electronics, and like he acts like a man, and he says it himself. He hates a flamboyant gay motherfucker.
Yeah.
And he's gay. Like, I don't have a problem with gay people. I have a problem with gay people trying to shove shit down the throats of Americans to fucking believe in their bullshit and their weird stuff and fucking be into pedophilia and all this crazy. Like, fuck no, I will never accept it, bro. I don't give a fuck if you're gay, straight, whatever. I will never, ever in my fucking life accept pedophilia. I think every one of those people should die.
I agree. But I'm a little bit more hopeful now. It seems like when I talk to these kids, a little bit more and more, they're starting to tell me, I ask them, why are you joining? And they say, I want to serve. I just had a kid after watching that and listening to me. I said, what changed your mind? Because before he said no, he didn't want anything to do with the military, right?
Yeah.
But then he changed his mind. He was all on board. I said, what was it that changed your mind? Well, it was just something that you said. If not you, then who? because I was talking about us, my generation starting to retire and get out.
Yeah.
And I looked at those guys and I said, if not you, then who? Who's going to carry the torch?
Damn, this who's guilty motherfuckers into
who's going to carry the boats, he says.
Who's going to carry the fucking
Who's going to
boats?
get my commission check from me? Yeah. Which one of you?
No, I didn't
you don't get commissions for that shit, really, do you? It's not a sales pitch, is it?
What is?
Recruiting.
Like to get people?
Yeah.
There's a recruiting bonus, yeah.
Well, that's different. Yeah, you're not getting like a commission, though, necessarily.
I wouldn't say it's
like
commission.
you should get a bonus to get people to join. I get that part, yeah. But you're not throwing sales pitches at them.
We had a few bad motherfuckers that joined into the military when I was graduating. Like even a couple years behind us, we still had a lot of solid dudes that joined. Yeah. So it was always good to see.
Yeah. So my point was that just like I was nervous because I felt like there was just the patriotism and the love of country was just completely gone.
It is. Which blows my mind, bro. It's like all these people pretending that they hate this country because it's popular to do that right now. Yeah. Don't leave.
But then you got all these young people that are listening to people like that on like TikTok and stuff.
Yeah.
They're watching that, right? So it's just it takes people that are, patriotic and love of country to counteract that and do what you got to do to try to get through to these young people. Because they are the next ones up.
Yeah. We got to do something with our children, me included, man. I'm trying to make sure that my boys are gonna become fucking men, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like they don't have a fucking choice with me as their dad. They have to. It's mandatory, bro.
Yeah.
I grew up in a completely different role. My kids are otherwise soft without me, man.
Yeah.
And they have to understand some of the hardened reality that I had so that they can get the idea that it's a reality.
Yeah.
It's a fucking reality. Like, we got it good here in fucking middle America, bro. Living right here in Fargo, North Dakota is cake, bro.
And that's
it's
probably
cake.
what,
there ain't real hardships out here that motherfuckers have to face. Like, these kids need to realize you can go literally to one state over and see a completely different fucking world that you won't be able to survive.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, go to Minneapolis.
Yeah.
Downtown. And live there. Go live in fucking, what is it? Just fucking northeast Minneapolis, bro.
Anywhere.
You know what I mean? But like,
I was going to say south.
Yeah, but like go there and fucking live there, bro. Don't let mommy and daddy be there to protect you. Be 18 and go fucking just move out there and see how much of a reality check you get. Like, you need to be hardened, if not to fight for your fucking country, to fight for your own survival. Right. To not get bullied and punked around and shit. You know what I mean? Like, that's important. That's really important. Like Dion. You get punked all the time when you go to Minneapolis.
That's crazy. I guess.
I'm clowning.
It is what it is.
But it's a reality. Like, you have to be prepared for this shit, bro. Because people are getting stupider by the day and they're doing wild, crazy shit, man.
Mm-hmm.
They're doing wild, crazy shit and they have no love or appreciation for this country that gives them the freedom to do that wild, crazy shit. They act like they hate this country, but nobody's talking about leaving this country.
Yeah.
Because it's actually worse everywhere else.
Well, they threaten to leave, but they never do.
Well, they can't, because
I know Hunter Biden says he's going to leave the United States if Donald Trump wins again. So
please,
that would be great.
He'd have to, though. He'd have to flee. They call that fleeing the country.
Yeah,
bro.
I was gonna say.
They call that evading. You're not just moving, motherfucker.
He's gonna have to get all this stuff wrapped up before he can leave anywhere.
Yeah, right.
Nah.
Speaking of,
you saw he snuck into the White House.
Yeah, I saw that.
Shit, so, well, let's end it.
I was gonna say I also got a pee. So
yeah, we can end it. Good episode either way. We just talked some shit. So
hey, we handled it. We had some technical difficulties, but we worked through it and made it good.
Yeah, you probably won't even notice them when they hit the cutting room. So, but yeah, man, don't forget to like, subscribe, share, comment. Commenting is so important. Engagement. We really need to get some engagement up.
Yeah.
And just get more people to share the show. I really want to up our subscribers and make something more of the show. And I want to get a little bit more creative with our topics of discussion and the things that we're doing. So please do that. Share this stuff. Tell your friends about us. Don't tell your friends about us. Talk good, talk bad. Doesn't really matter as long as you're talking about us. Peace.